6 months later. Do you think she'll like it? Jesse opened the box to show Brendan the diamond ring he had picked out. The gold ring wasn't ostentatious, but he hoped she would like it anyway. He had chosen a 1-carat diamond encircled with smaller heart-shaped diamonds, but he still worried the piece would be smaller than she wanted. Dude, she loves you. The ring is perfect and she will love it. I can't believe you are going to pop the question, though. Then Carter and I will be the only ones living the single life. Jesse closed the box and put it back in his pocket. You could join us, you know. Find a good woman and settle down. Brendan nodded. Maybe one day, but I'm not ready yet. Jesse returned the nod. He had seen too many couples get married before they were ready and end up divorcing within 5 years. Where are you proposing? Brendan asked. It might sound silly, but I'm planning on proposing at the hospital. It was sort of our first date, and I thought the kids being there would make it extra special. Brendan clapped Jesse on the shoulder. I think that will be perfect. Jesse hoped so. He had been saving for the ring for months and trying to plan the perfect proposal for almost that long. Where are we going? Brie asked as he held open the door for her. He had told her to dress casually, but nothing else. He smiled, and the dimple she loved appeared in his cheek. It's a surprise, but I hope you'll love it. I'm sure I will. She took his hand after he started the truck and pulled into traffic, and he squeezed back. Half an hour later, her heart soared as they pulled into the children's hospital parking lot. We brought more gifts? We did. There's been an influx of donations ever since your banquet. You made quite the impression. I think you had more to do with it than I did, Brie said with a smile. But I'm glad. I think more people could help those in need, and we could certainly use more kindness in this world. I couldn't agree more. He parked the truck and then came around to open her door. They grabbed the bags from the bed of the truck and made their way into the hospital. After waving to the nurse on duty, they headed upstairs to the children's area. Linda greeted them again, and Brie wondered if the woman ever had a day off. Officer Calhoun, Brie, it's so good to see you. We can't thank you enough for all you've done for the children. They will be so happy to see you. Thank you, Linda. In fact, I have a favor to ask of you and them. Can you stay with Brie for a minute? Of course. Linda's confusion mirrored Brie's own. What was he doing? Jesse smiled and trotted off to the play area where a large group of kids were sure to be congregated. Do you know what this is about? Brie asked the nurse. Don't have a clue. I thought you must be in on it. A moment later, Jesse appeared with a group of kids. Some Brie recognized and others were new to her. It saddened her a little that this place seemed to have a rotation of children coming through. Brie wished that kids never had to come here. It was bittersweet to see Kyla in the group. She had hoped the girl had gone into remission, but she was still fighting. Miss Brie, Mr. Jesse has a question for you. He does he? Brie smiled at Kyla before looking up to Jesse, her brow raised in question. I do. I know this isn't the most romantic place, but as it was our first date, and it has a special meaning to us, I thought it would do. So, Brie Elizabeth Carter? He got down on one knee and Brie's heart stopped. Will you marry me? He opened a small black velvet box to reveal a beautiful diamond ring. Linda gasped beside her and Kyla smiled. Will you, Miss Brie? Brie smiled and looked back to Jesse. Of course I will. His grin stretched from ear to ear as he took the ring out of the box and slid it on her finger. It was a perfect fit, just as Brie knew it would be. Somehow, even though they had started as complete opposites, she and Jesse made a great pair, and she couldn't wait to start the rest of her life with him. The end. If you loved this story, will you please leave a review at your retailer? Just a few words help.